share of the ball. Now, Doris, you were a gifted passer, a conference assist leader. What makes a great playmaker?
Well, look at Brian Anderson doing his homework on his partner here. I think, obviously, you have to have some vision. You've got to have a handle to be able to get to the spots you want to on the floor, to deliver the pass at the appropriate angle. But maybe most importantly, you have to have a desire to make your teammates better.
Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. Kuzma, that's good.
That's about pre-shot preparation, the anticipation of the pass. Kuzma, easy work.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute, and when I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo, Coach was full of admiration, saying it's always going to be difficult when you're playing Giannis. Not only is he one of the best players this league has, but he's also a fierce competitor. Guys, it sounds like he knows what he's up against.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And Doris, you think about the advantage for Jared Allen with that 7'6" wingspan.
B.A., this guy is a massive presence in the paint. He's got length, he's got intellect, and he's got incredible anticipation and timing. The other thing is he can absolutely step out on the perimeter and keep a ball handler in front. He is a special defender.
Now here's Kuzma. Pass to Lillard. Shot clock at 5. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
A genuine sniper from downtown. Lillard's confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
Outside Strus. Back to Garland. From outside the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Kuzma outside. Pass to Lillard. Wide open look. Not enough on that one as it misses.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Now Strus. Now here's Mobley. Uses the glass on the layup.
That's about assertiveness. That's about Evan Mobley going at anyone in his path.
On the wing, Kuzma.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth.
Antetokounmpo outside. Lets a floater go. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Allen with a screen on Prince. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. And another basket for Cleveland.
That's how you do it. The D looked helpless on that possession.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. 1:24 left to play in the first. Kuzma outside. Three-pointer, no good.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Timeout. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A different look for Cleveland. Hunter's checked in for Allen. Okoro comes in for Strus. And Jerome subbed in for Mitchell. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Sims, he's checked in for Lopez. Bobby Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Trent, he's checked in for Kuzma. And it's Porter Jr. in for Prince. Jerome, no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And I love the balance for Lillard between scoring and passing. That time, finding his teammate for the great look.
Hunter, a screen on Lillard. Here's Garland. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Lillard. The 3-ball. Drains the triple. Lillard's got 6 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
It's a tie game in Cleveland. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
So on the floor for Milwaukee, Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. And he drops the first. When you look back at the history of the league, Doris, no position has evolved more than the center.
You know, B.A., that's a tremendous point, because you look at some of the best players in the league, they occupy the 5 spot. They're asked to do so much. Defensively, protect the rim. Be able to switch out and guard smaller players on the perimeter. Now you're being asked to be able to make shots from 3. I mean, big man's got a lot of responsibility in today's game.
Pass to Jerome. Mobley, a screen on Porter. Here's Jerome. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Jerome's got his first 2 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Antetokounmpo, drilled from 11 feet out. Antetokounmpo has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, the mid-range is not a go-to for Giannis, but he's always looking to expand his game.
Mobley, a screen on Antetokounmpo. And here's Hunter for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Strus, he's checked in for Cleveland. Darius Garland comes in for Green. Brook Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. Prince comes in for Green. Garland against Porter. Pass to Jerome. To the middle. Out to Mobley from behind the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Mobley against Lopez. Back to Prince. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Garland, and Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist from Prince. Antetokounmpo has got 10 points in the game. Outside Strus. Back to Garland. Mobley, a screen on Porter. Garland for 3. Hits the 3-pointer. Garland's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
But so aggressive at the arc. Darius Garland never shy about letting it fly.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Ryan, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers' experience with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
Yeah, the burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Mitchell comes in for Jerome. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. The Cavaliers pull it in. On the wing, Mitchell. Down low. Out to Garland. Pass to Strus. 3-pointer. Again, Garland missing. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Prince. Still no points. The kick out to Kuzma. He drops it from range. And the Bucks lead by 3.
His offense really opens up when Kyle Kuzma is making that 3-point shot.
Garland with a screen on Prince. The 3 from Mitchell. Yes, sir! Mitchell from long range.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
The shot by Lillard, no good. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. And the layup is good off the glass. Strus has got his second basket on the night.
And Donovan Mitchell on time and on target. Pretty pass.
And here's Lillard. 6 points for him. Portis with a screen on Garland. For three, here's Lillard. Nails it from three. Lillard's got 9. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Milwaukee. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Strus in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Back to Garland. The shot. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Lopez needs to hold down the fort on defense. An incredible wingspan to get that one.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
Torian Prince taking 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Cavaliers trail by 6. Outside Garland. Pass to Strus. And here's Allen. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Nice job drawing the contact on that move. Jared Allen, very difficult to contain because of his length.
And he's good on the second. Milwaukee leading by 5. Lillard looking around. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Inside, shot clock at 6. And Giannis with the jam.
And you could see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Timeout. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
This is a timely timeout because this guy is hurting them. They've got to figure it out.
Left side Garland. Pass to Strus. Here's Mobley. Back to Strus. Outside Mitchell. Puts it up. With nobody on him. He buries that jumper. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
On the wing, Kuzma. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Just soft touch in the mid-range right there by Kyle Kuzma. Just accepting what the defense is willing to concede.
Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the flash.
Mobley. Count it, and the foul. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Mobley may be thin of frame, folks, but showing you he's willing and able to absorb the contact and make the play anyway.
Well, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris, so agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future. Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, "Baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift." Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie.
Inside, Lillard can deliver. He's a skilled finisher.
Outside Hunter. And he's going for the oop here. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it.
Yeah, communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
And the Bucks with some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Lopez. And Bobby Portis subbed in for Antetokounmpo. Lillard with the ball. 11 points in the game. Trent outside. Smith with a screen on Mitchell. Trent from long range. The rebound by Allen. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Graham.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Garland looking around. Hunter on the wing. Back to Garland. For the lead. Knocks it down from distance. Garland's got 10. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Cavaliers ahead, up by 1. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court right now for the Bucks. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in its center. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the small forward position. Porter, the pass to Green. From deep. Jerome grabs the miss. Cleveland leading by 4. Pass to Strus. Out to Garland. Here's Wade, launches a 3, and the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Wade's got his first 3 points of the game.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
And they have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
The Bucks making a switch here. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. Darius Garland, he's checked in for Jerome. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Bucks trail by 4. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Pass to Lopez. Kuzma outside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Kyle Kuzma doing work in the painted area. That's beautiful.
Outside Strus to the left wing.
2 minutes.
Outside Garland. From deep, Mobley. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one.
I'll tell you, important moment for Evan Mobley. Meeting the moment with a big shot. That's big time.
Shoots from 12. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lopez, and they pick up 2. Lopez has got his first basket.
Doesn't matter what point of the game. Stress, pressure, Brook Lopez makes it anyway.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Charity stripe shot. The rebound by Allen. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. Leading by 5. Rejected by Lopez. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Mobley grabs the board.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end. You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Here's Mitchell. A strong move by Mitchell inside.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Antetokounmpo inside. Covered by Mobley. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Team foul.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Taking 2 shots.
And he ends up making the second. And that trims the lead to 6.
In their position, they really need to cash in on every chance at the line.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second team foul.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Mobley. And he banks in the layup.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Left side, Strus. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And so the Cavaliers take the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And BA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding.
And now the New York Knicks starters. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the two-guard spot. Now Hero, 5 on the clock, makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
And when you watch Hero play, it's no surprise he's a gym rat. He can score from any spot on the floor.
Brunson kicks to Towns. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that, it doesn't go down.
Hero against Anunoby. Pass to Wiggins. There's Hero with the three. Stolen by Brunson. And pushing it up. Here's New York. Count it.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. It's a three-point game. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Now Bridges, after Tyler Hero's three-pointer that didn't go. Out to Brunson. Buries the long-range jumper.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
Pass to Burks. Higgins outside. Now Adebayo. A three. It's rebounded by Towns.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the three of his own.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. And Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. The Heat making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. And then for New York, Achua comes in for OG Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Bridges. They need this. And Adebayo with the lay-in.
I like watching Adebayo operate inside. He's so efficient down low.
Brunson scanning the floor. And it's Miami with the rebound. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Back to Adebayo. Outside for Robinson. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Here's McBride. Giants down low, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Instead, it seems like time and again, the Heat uncover those hidden gems, turning unknowns into big contributors.
That's one of the things they do best, Kevin. The list of names like that is long, but look no further than Udonis Haslem, whose jersey they retired last season. Their hard work culture seems to breed those kind of success stories.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Mikal Bridges checked in for Josh Hart, and it's Payne in for Jalen Brunson.
And how about Harrell's body control, capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality?
Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
The Knicks shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Nikola Jovic is checked in for the Heat.
Anthony Towns, 1.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
Now, Hero. And it's, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Knicks lead by 3. We'll get right back to the action. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, and a lot of times it's really hard to get foul calls on the road. Credit them for being so aggressive.
We've got Duncan Robinson, Tyler Hero out there with Anderson, and it's Highsmith in at the 4. That's the group on the 4 for Miami. Outside, Hero. It's good. This game is all even. Hero's got 9.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
McBride finds Robinson. Bridges, no one around him. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Mikal Bridges picks one up. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, look, I loved being around the game, and so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story. And at this point, Tyler Hero's used to hearing his name in just about every trade rumor that comes along, Stan. I would assume that's got to be a little disconcerting for a player.
It probably is, Kevin, but give him a lot of credit. It never seems to bother him, at least in terms of affecting his play on the floor. He still puts up big numbers. He plays with great confidence. Tyler Hero's an outstanding offensive player.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Towns, he's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Miles McBride. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. In the corner, it's Bridges. Some nice passing by New York here. Basket counts. Brunson's got 5 points so far.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
Burks with it. Still yet to score. Over Bridges. That's short off the rim.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
That's a 2 from Towns, and again it's New York.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Wiggins passes to Burks. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Bridges outside. Releases. It's hauled in by Hero.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Wiggins passes to Hero. 6 to shoot. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
Pass to Robinson. Back to Brunson from outside the arc. The sweet lefty stroke of Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Now Hero. He's got 14. Fires for 3. That shot misses. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Miami ahead. They're up by 2. And now we'll thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Draws, please. They're measuring up the shot.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You gotta like what Tyler Hero has done in this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. Wiggins in the post. Defended by Hart. Ware passes to Hero. And he makes good on the layup. Hero's got 16 points.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Towns sets the pick for Bridges. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 5.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Bridges against Burks. Wiggins kicks to Adebayo. Pass to Hero. Jacks up a 3. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here is Bridges. Towns high post. Out to Bridges. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside, Hero. Shoots over Brunson. Miami no good on that time either.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year? Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Let's go. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate, exactly when his team needs it.
Bridges for 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Bridges has got 5 points in the quarter.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Wiggins outside. Adebayo passes to Burks. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Adebayo's got 3 assists now in this one. Anunoby outside. New York moving the ball around. Hart wide open. He fires. Off target from outside. Heat leading by 4. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Brunson against Hero. Brunson outside. Shoots over Hero. Brunson bullies his way inside.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
The third quarter comes to a close. Heat lead by 4. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Anderson, Tyler Hero out there with Duncan Robinson, and it's Highsmith in at the 4 spot. It's the group on the floor for Miami. Outside Hero. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Hero's got 24 points.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feed.
Pass to Towns. Shoots. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. And 11 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Hero with it. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Good on the shot.
Well, what I want to know, where is the communication defensively?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call a timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Both teams will make substitutions. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Hart, no good. The Heat leading by 4. Down low, here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Here's Brunson. It's tipped. And here's Burks. Outside Hero. Wiggins from outside. Drills it from outside. Wiggins has got the lead up to 9 now for the Heat.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Here's Adebayo. Pass to Hero. Driving inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And those are the buckets Hero needs to round out his game. The more points he gets off drives, the more open that jumper will get.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down 1, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Heat.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Tyler Hero.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
Hero from long range. And again, Miami with the triple.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact.
Adebayo with the bucket. Here's Brunson. so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really...
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. Now here's Kuzma. 6 to shoot. For 3, here's Lillard. Chicago with a rebound. Pass to Buzelis. This shot's good on the assist by Giddey.
Just good, aggressive play by Buzelis. Not shying away from some physicality inside.
And here's Lopez. To the inside. Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's White following the score by Milwaukee. No one near him. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays down.
Now here's Lillard. Pass to Prince. From the arc. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside White. Back to ball. Vucevic with it. There's a screen. And he buries his first look.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Lillard against ball. With the floater. Shots blocked.
Ball size and timing really an asset when it comes to him blocking shots.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Kuzma outside. Lets a three fly. And another three for Milwaukee.
Boy, Kuzma superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence, and he's got great range too.
It's Vucevic, high post. Ball outside. Picked by Vucevic. Takes the three. Ball no good. Milwaukee has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Antetokounmpo finds Lillard. And he lobs it up top. It's stolen. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Here's Vucevic. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Takes a three. Offensive rebound. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Who's Ellis? Good work defensively by Lopez. The Bucks have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Prince, the pass to Lopez. Lillard outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of the game. And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. Both teams deciding to change it up. No good on the second free throw. From Pete Giddy. And the three-pointer goes. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Chicago ahead. They're up by 2. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the 3. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
And that one's good. Giddy.
Should have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Jones. Up top, Porter, defended by Jones. Jones against Porter. Lets it go from deep. From beyond the arc, and then some.
Always a ready and eager three-point shooter. That last three only gave Porter Jr. more motivation.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Bucks creating an elite tandem last season, pairing Giannis with Damian Lillard, who said people wanted to just click right away, but when you put two guys together who have always had the ball in their hands, it's going to take time to learn how to play off of one another. It's about making sure we continue to grow. B.A.?
That's a good perspective, Allie. Thanks. And here's Milwaukee now. Chicago making their last shot. And the basket by Trent.
And that's unselfishness right there. Full display. Giannis wanting to get it to open teammates.
Here's Giddy. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4. Clark, one topic that gets its share of attention, illegal screens.
And with good reason, because guys are bigger, stronger, a lot of pick and roll action. So you've got to be more diligent in cracking down on those screens that are illegal. The game is extremely fluid. Guys are in constant motion. But I think it's a hard call to make consistently, but the officials have to keep working at it.
Now here's Giddy. 10 points for him. For 3, Smith. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddy. Giddy's got 3 assists tonight.
You know, he's always thinking. That's what I like about him. Spotted the open man and immediately changed out of his shot and gave it up.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for DeSumo. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jones. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Lopez, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. Here's White. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Jacks up with 3. And it's Buzelis that time on the assist by White. Buzelis has got 7 points in the game.
And he doesn't waste any time at all. Buzelis got the ball and just attacked right away.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Ooh, Lillard doing damage outside.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
White with a screen on Lillard. Ball passes to Giddey. To the middle. And the foul on Brook Lopez. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Jones, he's checked in for Chicago. White on the wing. From downtown, another 3 for Chicago. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Lillard outside. There's contact, but Lillard slips through.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Chicago ahead, up by 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. One guy who's been getting it done is Josh Giddey.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
They've got Josh Giddey. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Lonzo Ball, and it's White in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lopez. Let's go with a 3. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
A nice job from Lopez to catch and shoot in a fluid motion. And for a guy as big as he is, that's really impressive.
Ball, a screen on Kuzma. From deep, Giddey. Lillard pulls down the board. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 1. Shoots over Vucevic. And it's Milwaukee scoring again.
Talk about a guy who can beat you consistently from all 3 levels. That's Damian Lillard.
Giddey passes to Vucevic. Back to Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Kuzma. Rejected by Lopez. Antetokounmpo against Giddey. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lopez. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Kuzma. Rebound by the Bulls. And now the Bulls in transition. The shot by Buzelis no good. Pass to Prince. Back to Antetokounmpo. With the 10-footer. Again! Milwaukee! And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Outside White. looking to end the run. Rebounded by Lopez. Milwaukee leading by 3. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
Boy, for such a young player, the razor-sharp focus of Antetokounmpo is really impressive. I mean, a muscular guy who still makes baskets despite getting hit in the process. He's not wide, but he is muscular.
And the Bulls making a change here. Williams is checked in. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Trent, he's checked in for Kuzma. Now, here's Williams. No points so far. Here's White. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Milwaukee has gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. Grant, how about Kobe White going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes?
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him.
Now here's Ball. Can't hit that one. White against Prince. Pass to Trent. There's 49 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Prince with the bucket.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
Vucevic finds White. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Brook Lopez.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Chicago making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Dosunmu comes in for Ball. And it's Trey Jones in for Giddey. Portis with a screen on Jones. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Trent for 3. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Jones with the ball. No points yet. Over Lillard. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Milwaukee out in front. They're up by 5. Don't go anywhere.
The time is here.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Milwaukee leading by 5. So on the floor for Milwaukee, Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. Trent from long range, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. Chicago has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Williams a screen on Green. Here's Giddey. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way.
The shot by Lillard, no good. The Bulls trail by 5. Right side, White. Pass to Buzelis. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now. It's Prince on the wing. He's guarded by White. Prince, the pass to Lillard. Lillard not to be denied.
Lillard is tough in there, muscling that one home.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Lopez. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And you can see why they put him in these spots. He's able to use his size to get the shot he wants.
Not only perfect execution, how about perfect timing, too?
Lillard with the bucket.
Watch out now. Lillard is smoking and looking to score every time he touches it.
Ball, a screen on Kuzma. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Lopez. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got his 5th rebound in this one. A minute 53 left in the 4th. The 3 from Prince. Rebound by the Bulls.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Buzelis. Vucevic gets the bucket. Vucevic has got 4 points in the quarter.
And Vucevic is just a gamer, somebody who accepts the responsibility of coming up big when his team needs it.
Antetokounmpo can't connect. The Bulls trail by 5. To the paint. Here's Buzelis. Antetokounmpo with the block. Here's Vucevic. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the line.
Boy, just a perfect, perfect shot fake from Vucevic.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
Tough miss at this juncture. They're down 2 baskets right now.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
With the fadeaway, and he buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
And Vucevic is really good about playing nerveless basketball. In other words, he's not going to let anything bother him. He's under control, he's calm, he's composed, and he's confident, and that lets him deliver when it matters most. And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team, and they were blunt with their team, telling them if they want to win, the comeback has to start right now. They can't waste any possessions. Plus, they told the players, we need some stops. A very direct way to communicate, Brian.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Kuzma, that's good.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's White. Lays it up and banks it in. And so it's Milwaukee with it. They lead by 7. Now here's Lillard. And so it's Milwaukee with the W. They played the fill-in tonight, and they played. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks, for Grant Hill.
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
So the New York starting five. Josh Hart out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point guard. Brent, when you survey Jalen Brunson going from role player now to all-star, what a rise. What's been the key for him?
I just think it's confidence, Kevin. I mean, simple confidence. I don't think there's one point where Jalen Brunson didn't believe that, not that he was the best player on the court, but that he was going to be the best leader. And that has translated into him producing some massive scoring and assist nights for any team that he's played on. This guy is a winner.
Now here's Allen. Shot clock at 6. Outside Garland. From outside, off the mark. Here's New York. It's a three-point game. Here's Bridges. Unable to get that one. Good D by Mitchell. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. Now I spoke to him about the plans for Karl Anthony Towns now. Coach said, we know Cat has size and power, so we're hoping we can match him there. We don't want to make ourselves soft targets for him. We can expect it to be intense and physical down on the block. Guys?
Thank you, David. And so it's New York with it. The Cavaliers making the shot. Towns sets the pick for Hart. Shoots over Mobley. Hart, no good.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
You got to chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
Brunson scanning the floor. And he drives in. Good work there as it goes. Brunson's got his second basket of the night.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And the three ball is good.
Well, good to see Garland score the ball without dominating it.
Knicks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. That shot wide open. Brunson's got his third basket of the night right there.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
That's good by Mitchell.
And bursting through inside. So difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
A different look now for Cleveland. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. And it's Okoro in for Max Strus. The Knicks also changing it up. Achua comes in for OG Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Here's McBride, and he's good on the three ball.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Mitchell wide open. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
What a response by Mitchell. He takes those 3 points right back.
McBride bounce pass. Hart finds Achua. And Brunson has it in the corner. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Well, that takes such tenacity just to get in there. Brunson battling through the inside contact.
Garland, the pass to Allen. 24 seconds left here in the first quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Cavaliers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Now, Allen is a mobile 7-footer, rim protector, who's pretty solid offensively, so he provides the kind of stability you want at that position nowadays.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mobley comes in for Donovan Mitchell, and it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. Now, here's Bridges. Misses from close range. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Cleveland. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
They've got Evan Mobley. Okoro out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Javonte Green. And it's Jerome in at the 1. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Now, here's Bridges. No scoring in this one. Here he goes. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
And Cleveland making a change here. Strus is checked in. And New York with a change here, too. Anunoby's checked in.
Shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
That one falls.
Okoro with a nice decision to share in the ball.
Now, here's Bridges. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Hunter with it. Pass to Jerome. Now Mobley. Over Robinson. Mobley misses. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's Bridges. Makes it off the glass. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the Cavaliers. Garland comes in for Jerome. The Knicks also changing it up. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. Count that bucket.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Brunson. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
And Brunson capable here of having these binges scoring the basketball.
And DeAndre Hunter is a plug-and-play type of wing. Brent, he can fit in anywhere.
Yeah, really good at spacing the floor, getting better at creating for himself, Kevin. And defensively, he's a solid on-ball defender that can switch up to multiple positions. Who in the league isn't looking for a talent like that?
And so here is New York after the Cavaliers pick up 3, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
Pass to Hunter. Shoots the 3. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Bridges outside. Hits it from 3-point range. Now it's a 4-point Knicks lead.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
Hunter for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
Garland the pass to Mobley. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Allen's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Hart, he's checked in for Achua. Now here's Allen. Here's Mitchell. Open jump shot off the mark.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Here's Garland. Banked in off the glass. Garland's got 5 points so far.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. New York ahead, leading by just 2. And, okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Now, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And New York, looking at who they've got. We've got Anunoby. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hart in at the 4-man position.
And Allen not bothered at all from that little bit of contact.
Outside, Towns. Pass to Bridges. Here's Hart to the left side wing. Brunson, no good.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table, the willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 2. Outside, Towns. Oh, good on the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Mitchell outside. 6 on the shot clock. Over Bridges. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far. Shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And this is routine for Mitchell. He doesn't need much space to feel comfortable elevating.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to talk to his guys. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Here's Hart. Mobley with the block. Spruce against Anunoby. Well, wide open look here for Garland. Buries it from 3-point range. Garland's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from Brunson.
And that in-between J, Brunson capable.
Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. Allen, a screen on Bridges for 3. Mitchell. It's rebounded by Towns. Knicks trail by 5. Bridges, no one around him. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bridges has got 13.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
Sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning, and now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Max Strus.
Touch and control on the floater. Hart showing another element to his offensive game.
Allen kicks to Hunter. Mitchell outside. Good on the triple. 17 points in the game.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now, here's Achua. Covered by Hunter. Just 5 to shoot. Brunson. And again, it's New York.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Mitchell. Back to Allen. Basket good. Allen's got 4 this quarter.
Defense has got to respect it. Once Allen gets that close, he has that ability to score the ball.
Here's Brunson. Brunson being aggressive.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And a deep 3 from Garland. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Cavaliers lead by 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Thompson is out there with Hunter. Then it's Darius Garland. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Jerome in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Outside Garland. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Oh, Garland faking my man out of his shoes there.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They're doing damage from the mid-range. Not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
Here's Bridges. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Mobley outside. Pass to Allen. Mitchell with it. Now Garland. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
Garland right now really doing a nice job of staying in perpetual motion.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Mobley outside. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Garland against Brunson. Hart with a screen on Garland. Brunson outside. To stop the run. Yep, it counts. Brunson's got 23.
Oh, huge moment from J.B. Brunson knocking it down.
Mobley outside. Back to Garland. With the drive. Drops in the layup for 2. Garland's got 7 points for the quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
And here's Brunson outside. Oh, Brunson good from range.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Garland attacking. It's Allen on the wing. Mobley outside. Allen against time. And here's Garland for 3. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
And that 3 was big. I mean, it cancels out the triple at the other end, and that appeared to really tighten this game up.
Towns, a screen on Garland. Outside, Towns. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team.
Count it.
They had to get something, and Darius coming up big.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Lets it go with the 3. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Garland kicks to Strus. For 3, Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. What do you think we're going to see here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
Garland against Brunson. It falls! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And Brunson's got the mindset to deliver.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Brunson against Garland. Oh, off target. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Strus in at the 3, the small forward.
Garland started the game at 6'1", but the way he's playing now, he's got to be feeling 7 feet tall.
Brunson has a 2-pointer. Good. Nothing but net. Brunson's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight. Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Here's Brunson, and again, it's New York.
Shooting while in rhythm, Brunson now becoming troublesome.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Here's Garland, and that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
Up top, Garland. Brunson covering. It's Allen on the wing. Mobley kicks to Garland. Good!
And that's just a tough shot from Garland, taking the contact.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Timeout. 11 feet away. It drops. A huge shot to tie it up.
And mixing it up down low, Brunson, not the tallest guy on the floor, but he can finish around the basket.
Garland finds Allen. Yes!
Well, Garland's able to work around the defense that time. Pretty agile from the small guard.
And the Knicks with possession. Here's Brunson. It counts. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Garland.
They're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Towns kicks to Hart. Pass to Bridges. Inside. Money!
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. And we'll return shortly. Can't stop now. We're ready for another extra period. What a game of basketball this has been.
Here we go.
Garland against Brunson. Now, here's Garland. Tight defense on him. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And the D had no answer for that move. Beautifully done. Easy layup.
Garland against Brunson. Towns a screen on Garland. Here's Brunson. Converting through contact. Nice job by Brunson.
And what a dominant performance he's put on here in overtime. He has been on an absolute tear.
Garland with it. Now guarded by Towns. Mobley kicks to Strus. Now Allen. Clock at 6. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
With a screen on Garland. Runs in the pass to Towns. And here is Hart. Shoots over Mobley. Hart, no good.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Here's Bridges. Anunoby outside. Brunson with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And it's Brunson missing. And they go to the intentional foul.
His second. First team foul.
Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
Pass to Mobley. Cleveland moving it around. Garland is doubled. Shot clock at 6. Mitchell in the corner. Fires from deep. Traps in the tray. Mitchell's got the lead up to 9 now for the Cavs.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
We see the Cavaliers get the win here. A double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
No doubt. I mean, when you have to dig that deep and play with that much determination to get a win, it was earned, and I tell you what, they got.
Looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
A look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Joel Embiid, Paul George out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Tyrese Maxey, and it's Grimes in at the 2. Now here's Hero. The three-pointer off the mark.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Maxey passes to George. And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Grimes. The 3. The rebound by Ware.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
We know how great Joel Embiid is, but he simply hasn't been as effective in the postseason.
Part of that is because of all the defensive attention he gets. We know things tighten up in the postseason and things become much more challenging. That's why he needs a better supporting cast.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. The biggest focus on the defensive end, the big man, Joel Embiid. Coach telling me that they've talked a lot about how to defend Embiid. They have a great film session on it, but at the end of the day, he said Joel is a monster down low, so there's only so much you can do. It'll be fun watching the process do his thing tonight, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's George. Miami making their last shot. The 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And you see the creativity George has. Just comfortable operating in screen and rolls and taking what he sees.
Burks passes to Hero. Here's Ware. Fires for 3. Knocks down the long J.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's George. Pass to Grimes. And here's Embiid. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
We see this so often. Embiid makes a strong move, drawing contact, and completes the play.
Philadelphia shooting their first foul shot of the night.
A scoring machine. There's just no shot Embiid's afraid to take.
The Heat have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. With an MVP trophy under his belt, Joel Embiid has only become more dominant, RJ.
I think that 2023 MVP increased his confidence. It allowed him to feel like he really was the best player in the world. And I think it motivated him to keep pushing himself. And the results speak for themselves because the stats, they back that up.
So it's Philadelphia now. Miami making their last shot. Embiid passes to Oubre, and he gets that one.
And that's the thing about a superstar like Embiid. He does have a score-first mentality, but he trusts his teammate. He knows when to make the right pass.
Now here's Hero. He's got 5. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
No problems knocking that one down. George has got 6.
Such a pure scorer. If George finds his shot, it's almost as good as in.
Has to wear. Now Hero. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey. Miami shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And so Hero nails both of them.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. McCain. And he buries his first look.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Now here's Hero. He's got 9. 11 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. 5 to shoot. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. That shot, no good. Tyler Hero has been on display for Miami, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on Miami so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Duncan Robinson is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Jovic in at the 5. So that's who Miami starts the second with.
The perfect roller. Joel Embiid can pop out and shoot, cut, make the extra passes, really anything in that set.
Here's Jovic. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Here's Hero. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Hero's got 11 points.
Guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now here's Butler. No made baskets yet.
Defense looks helpless against Embiid on that slam. He's just too physical.
And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
And I think it's time to put multiple bodies on him.
Both teams will make substitutions. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far from Miami?
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Now here's Robinson. Outside Burks. Rebound by Philadelphia. Here's McCain. Screen by Embiid. Puts up a three. The rebound by Ware. The Heat with the lead. Hero for three. Knocks down the triple. He's got 17.
Yeah, rising up on a dime. I love seeing Hero be assertive like this.
Pass to Embiid. Out to the right wing. Screen by Embiid. Grimes sinks the tray. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, Parker.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Wiggins comes in for Robinson. Pass to Hero. Here's Ware. Wiggins outside. They set a pick. There's the three. And again, no good by Miami. And so George will bring it up for the 76ers. Trailing by 2. Oubre, a screen on Adebayo. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Robinson, he's checked in for Hero. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie. So it's Philadelphia now. The Heat making their last shot. Burks against Maxey. The shot from the low post is good. Maxey's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Maxey just completely disregarding the defense because he can.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Robinson. Adebayo against George. Adebayo, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Shot from the low block. And George gets it to go on the assist by Oubre. George has got his third basket on the night right there. Now here's Robinson. Launches a three. Drops in the three. And the Heat lead by 3. Tyler Hero has been on display for Miami. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Miami Heat, 27. The 76ers, 24. Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. We've got Kelly Oubre. He's out there with Paul George. Maxey out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. Now here's Wiggins. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Adebayo. Kicks it to Hero. The 3 ball. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
Smooth shot by Hero. Notice how he doesn't rush himself.
George outside. And there's a pick. Out to the right wing. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. First one falls for him. And Embiid drops them both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Hero, the pass to Burks. Wiggins outside. Off target with the 3. 76ers trail by 4. Grimes, the pass to George. Here's Grimes. Outside Maxey. He buries it from 3. Maxey's got 5 now.
So locked in from range, Maxey almost makes it look effortless.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. The kick out to Wiggins. Here's Burks. And that one's good. Burks has got his second bucket on the night.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Embiid. 9 points in the game. Strong finish by Embiid.
Credit to the defense for getting all over Embiid, but he just muscles his way to a good look inside.
Back to Hero. There's a minute 47 left to play in the third quarter here. Buries it from 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now here's Embiid. 11 points in the game. Embiid just too tall inside.
The team just loves to see Embiid fired up on offense like this. They really rely on his scoring ability.
Back to Hero. Right around 3 minutes into this second half.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 4-point game. Embiid is screen on Wiggins. George, no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Just an enforcer for this team. Adebayo is no stranger to physical play, whether he's receiving it or dishing it out.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. So he gets them both. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's McCain. Pass to Edwards. Maxey with it. Over Mitchell. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron, and it falls. Maxey's got 7.
That sudden move off the pick, Maxey, is tough to stay with defensively.
Adebayo with it. Anderson with a screen. Adebayo, that's good. He's got 6.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And so it's the Miami Heat leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back after this word. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. They've got Duncan Robinson. Kyle Anderson is out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Larson in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Embiid. Embiid through contact.
No stopping Embiid inside. He is a beast.
Miami leading by 7. Hero, the pass to Robinson. It's Anderson on the wing. Embiid covers. Hero for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Outside Butler. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Embiid drawing the double team. A nice shot by McCain.
A great look provided by Embiid. The big man just dropping dimes.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Wiggins finds Burks. From the arc. Fires in the triple. And the Heat lead by 7.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Adebayo passes to Hero. Inside, Ware, and he dunks it down.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
76ers trail by 9. Pass to Embiid. Here's Grimes from behind the arc. Rebound Miami. Ware's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Hero. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Hero's got 25 points.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
Pass to Embiid. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside.
Outside Maxey. Pass to Embiid.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
On the wing, Burks. Here's Ware. Clock at 6. Here's Hero. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
So it's Philadelphia now, trailing by 10. Maxey passes to Embiid. And here's Oubre from the arc. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Burks. Pass to Adebayo. And here's Burks. Hero outside. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Hero's got 30 points.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
11 seconds left in the final quarter. So it's Miami picking up the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference.
got a couple of top contenders from the Eastern Conference, Greg, and this one feels like there's a little extra buzz in the air. Do you feel it?
Oh, Kevin, it's almost that postseason feel, right? High expectations for both of these teams. A great opportunity to lock in and kind of get a barometer for where you are against a playoff-level opponent.
And now the New York Knicks starters. We've got Bridges, Anunoby out there with Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson, and it's Towns in at the center position. Now Bridges, following the miss by Kyle Kuzma from deep. Hart kicks to Towns, over Prince. Towns, no luck.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all missed significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Lillard surveying the D. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And it's Giannis missing. To the paint, here's Hart. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Kuzma, following the score by New York. The kick out to Lopez, pass to Kuzma. This one for 3, bangs home the trifecta.
You can see Kuzma spreads out the defense. The ability to make that jump shot so critical.
Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. 1:44 left in the first quarter. Trains the three-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Bobby Portis has checked in for Milwaukee. The Knicks also changing it up. Achua comes in for OG Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Bridges. Now here's Kuzma. Lopez, a screen on Brunson. Three-pointer, Lillard. Kuzma outside. Prince setting a pick for Kuzma. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Kuzma's got 5. 1:14 left in the first quarter. The Knicks leading by 3. ADB, one thing about Kyle Kuzma, at 6'9", he is a big wing.
What I love about him, Kevin, is that he's such a strong shooter. He can bang in the post if you need him to. He always puts up solid rebounding numbers. And I think the final piece we've seen him developing is his ability to distribute the basketball. Well, you love to see Kyle Kuzma balance that jump shooting with his willingness to put it on the deck and draw contact.
And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But, Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And, Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader. But he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
And Towns gets it to go.
This is a big who we know stretches the floor to great effect. Mr. Towns from 3.
Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Milwaukee. It's a 5-point game. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Porter inside. Defended by McBride. That's good from Porter on the assist by Trent.
Defenses try to test Porter's physicality, but he's adjusted well to it.
Down low. Here's Towns, and again it's New York.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Knicks lead by 5. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Knicks?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Cameron Payne is out there with Miles McBride. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Achua. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Trent kicks to Porter. On the wing, Green. Offline with his 3.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Payne can't hit. Bucks trail by 7. Outside, Porter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Porter's got his second bucket of the night.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. And it's Prince in for Green. And a clever pass fake kept the D from closing in. Porter's got 7. So, Doris, here's a question for you. Should the NBA widen the court? Because the corner 3 now is such a staple in these offenses.
That's exactly right. One of the most coveted, Kevin, because the proximity of the shot is so desirable. Here's what we know unequivocally. There's no way they're going to widen the court because it would take out some of the money-making courtside seats. That's not happening.
Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
I don't know that anyone covers as much ground in 1 or 2 strides as Giannis.
Outside, Towns. Anunoby outside. Pass to Robinson. New York moving the ball around. Left side, Towns. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
That can be a difficult shot for some, but Towns very capable in the mid-range.
We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
But Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
To the inside. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
That, to me, is about Karl Anthony Towns carving out position on the interior. Such a pretty play.
And Porter, here we go. Prince wide open. Hands it from downtown.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside, Towns. Pass to Anunoby. Bridges with it. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Giannis. Giannis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Porter kicks to Prince. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Drum roll.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got his first 3 points of the game.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Lillard, and he uses the glass on the lane. Lillard's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Crazy, crafty in traffic. Lillard beats you with skill, quickness, and that tremendous will.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when the legal screen is set.
And another 3 for Milwaukee.
A smart idea to set up Lillard, a man who knows how to score.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Towns a screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's Hart. The rebound by the Bucks.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Lillard from outside. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Lillard against Brunson. Anunoby passes to Towns. Shot to stop the run. Lopez with the block. Here's Antetokounmpo. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
The Bucks making a switch here. Trent's checked in. And a switcher also for New York. Achua, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Knicks trail by 7. Outside, Towns. Driving the lane. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Well, just putting the ball on the deck. Towns so aggressive in everything he does.
Lopez from long range. The offensive rebound and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
3-pointer. Lopez grabs the board. Bucks leading by 7. A floater. It's rebounded by Towns. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
And then Karl-Anthony Towns with the jam.
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
Lillard from outside. Lopez from long range. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lopez has got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks. Lillard against Brunson. Muscling it in, Brunson.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
No good that time. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Bucks lead by 6. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, we've got Payne. Achua is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl-Anthony Towns. And it's McBride in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Achua. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Now that's 17 points for Karl-Anthony Towns. Porter looking it over. Outside, Green. Portis, the pass to Antetokounmpo. On deep, Trent drains it from beyond the arc. Trent's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call a timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Gary Trent. And it's Damian Lillard in for Kevin Porter. Then for the Knicks, Josh Hart, he's checked in for Achua. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. And Lillard kicks to Giannis. Down low, inside, Giannis taps it in.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Brunson goes in. And the shot goes down.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
To the middle. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
This is where you have to keep feeding Karl-Anthony Towns. He's in an incredible rhythm. He's already got huge numbers. Keep feeding the big man.
Prince finds Kuzma. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. His 3-pointers off the mark. Brunson against Prince.
It has proven very hard to guard Jalen Brunson without fouling, especially if he's aggressive to scoring.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Lillard outside. Kuzma passes to Lillard. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
To tie it up. Converting through contact. Nice job by Brunson.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
Here's Giannis. It falls.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Here's Brunson. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Damian Lillard.
Nerves never show through. Brunson is calm and cool as they come down the stretch.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Hart finds Brunson. Count it!
Generously listed as 6'1", Jalen Brunson knows his way around the inside painted area. Look out.
27 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
And you know he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
So he gets them both, and it's a three-point game.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. It's in! And that shot brings them to within just one.
Lopez, such calm demeanor in the face of extraordinary pressure. Go ahead, big fella.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just whip those last seconds away.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Here's Lillard to win the game. Oh, he got it to go!
Oh, how about that?
Down it goes at the buzzer. Boy, doesn't get any better than that.
You couldn't dream up a more dramatic finish. 3 points right as the buzzer set.
All right, David, thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do.
should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Here are the five for Philadelphia. We've got Paul George. Joel Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Maxey, and it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position.
He's such a strong guy. Donovan Mitchell plays bigger than his listed 6'1" height.
Outside Oubre. Three-pointer. And he buries his first look.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now here's Mobley from deep. Mitchell. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
The answer from Mitchell, a three of his own.
And Clark, this last summer, former Sixer Doug Collins inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well-deserved honor for Doug. I mean, he's Philly's former #1 overall pick back in 1973, and he played almost a decade there for the Sixers. Also coached the Sixers, among many other teams that he had a chance to coach in the NBA, but clearly an NBA lifer and one of the best guys that's part of the NBA fraternity.
Now here's Maxey. Pass to Grimes. To the inside. Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Here's Allen. Here's Mitchell. Allen, the pass to Mobley. Allen on the wing. Just 3 to shoot. The rebound by Maxey.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's George. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. Cleveland has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning the title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning. That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night."
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie. Okoro is checked in for the Cavaliers. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
So tough trying to knock Maxey off balance, off stride. He's outstanding at playing through contact.
Allen outside. Pass to Okoro. Outside Mitchell. Gets the 3 ball to go. Mitchell's got 10.
Mitchell has everything, including that 3-point shot.
76ers trail by 8. Here's Grimes. Now Maxey. Lets it fly from 18. And he connects with a jumper. Maxey's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Recognized that space given, and Maxey pulled up in the mid-range for the bucket.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Maxey against Garland. Pass to Allen. Oh, trying his luck from deep. It's rebounded by George. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 6. Here's Maxey. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. 12 points for him.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Cavaliers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from 3-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
They've got Ty Jerome. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Mobley. Then it's Green, and it's Okoro in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Hunter. He's scoreless. The rebound by Yabusele. 76ers trail by 5. Pass to Edwards. Here's McCain. Here's Yabusele. Hunter covering. And here's Butler outside. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. The Cavaliers lead by 5. To the middle. Here's Hunter. Up and in with the jumper near the hoop. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that. If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Jerome on the wing. Butler covering. Mobley, a screen on Butler. He shoots. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. Strus, he's checked in for Cleveland. Darius Garland comes in for Green. Oubre, he's checked in for the Sixers. Grimes comes in for Butler. Mitchell's checked in for Jerome. 76ers trail by 5. For 3, George sends it home from three-point land. George has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
And here is Maxey. Pass to George. For 3. And the 76ers another 3.
It's a big part of George's game, the three-point shot, and for good reason. I mean, he's a sniper out there.
Now here's Hunter. On the wing, Mitchell. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Good. Mitchell's got 14 points for the game.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
Maxey with it. Here's Embiid. Oh, Embiid with the flush.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Outside Hunter. Three-pointer. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Hunter's got 5 points now this quarter.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Pass to Embiid. Here's the 3. Showing some range. Embiid, nice.
Well, you know, that's the kind of competitive spirit Embiid plays with. I mean, if you knock one down on him, he's looking for you the next trip down.
Outside Mitchell from downtown, and the Cavaliers another 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Maxey. Pass to Grimes. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from the block. Ooh, look at Embiid converting in close.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Cleveland on top, up by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
25. Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Joel Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Paul George. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard. Now here's Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell taking no chances.
You want to talk about mad, crazy vertical? That was ridiculous. And then added in the extended hang time, elevation, and levitation.
Here's Embiid. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 1.
No surprise seeing Embiid rise up like that. Fantastic at getting around the defense on the offensive glass there.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
About a minute played here in the second half. George against Strus. And the 76ers another 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Basket counts.
And the fans love it. And Mitchell certainly seems to be enjoying himself on the offensive end.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Yeah, this guy is torching them. And so far, their defense hasn't responded.
Now here's Maxey. Pass to Grimes. The 3, George. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Mobley. And the shot's good.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Ryan, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. And it's the Sixers with the ball after the basket by Cleveland. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter. The 3, George, counted from distance. George has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Mitchell. 23 points in the game. Joel Embiid with the board.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Pass to George. Screen by Embiid. And the 76ers another 3.
Yeah, this guy certainly knows how to take over a game. I wonder who made George mad tonight. They're paying for it now.
Fires from 14. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 25 points in the game.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
Pass to Oubre. George outside. Over Mitchell. Again, Philadelphia.
The mid-range, no problem for PG. He's really improved as a shooter.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Mitchell. A strong move by Mitchell inside.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
The 76ers have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Outside Maxey. Pass to Grimes. And here's George. Here's Embiid. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half.
It's almost like night and day. No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Philadelphia on top, leading by just 2. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery. And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Dean Wade. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Max Strus. Then it's Darius Garland, and it's Jerome in at the 2. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Wade. No good on the 3. The Sixers leading. Down low. Here's Embiid. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Hey, go to that whenever you can. I mean, Embiid has a huge advantage in size and skill.
Garland for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game. You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
McCain's shot is off. Cleveland has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Here's Jerome. Joel Embiid with the board. So it's Philadelphia now. It's a 1-point game. Butler passes to Embiid. We played just over a minute here in the fourth.
Nothing new for Embiid here, going off for a big scoring performance, par for the course.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. A different look for Cleveland. Allen, he's checked in for Wade. Mobley comes in for Hunter. And Mitchell subbed in for Jerome. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that.
And the combination of his speed, passing, and shot-making ability make Garland one of the toughest pick-and-roll covers in the league.
Here's Grimes. The 3, George. The rebound by Allen. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Pass to Mobley. Over Oubre. Mobley, no good. The 76ers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's Allen who slams it home.
When you need one bad, go to a high-percentage shooter, and Allen is that guy.
Strus against George. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
Hey, when you got a player like George, in these moments, you turn to him. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
Here's Mitchell. Mitchell down low. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Allen. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Embiid's got 10 points here in the second half. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
We've become accustomed to these kind of moves from Mitchell. He's got that ball on a string.
Garland against Maxey. Here's Embiid. Great D that time from Allen.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Mobley outside. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Philadelphia. Here's Maxey. And so it looks like the Sixers will retain possession here. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. 41 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Grimes. And connects from downtown.
Talk about stepping up in a big way. Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell looking like a wrecking ball.
It's spider time. Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins.
Maxey against Garland. Here's Embiid. Oh, he nails it!
And you know Embiid wants the ball in these situations. He wants that shot. He wants to come through for his team.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
A chance to tie it up here. A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Allen with a screen on Maxey. Garland for three. No! Bangs home the three!
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense. You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
So it's the 76th. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.